hard on the brakes then. They go. Oh, what a move from Mason Rock. What choice for Battalion side for K? No, he thinks better of it. And then Neil's gone wide. Neil's gone wide. George could have been Battalion side to ball corner. Oh, he's down. He clips the grass and down he goes. Leading this one. Whoa, look at the fortunes of others have helped Joe get up there as well. That's no doubting. Joe's a built your whole mind. Wagwan, hello, we've already got technicals already. Wouldn't be an SDPG stream without a technical issue. Wonderful. Hang on. Let me just sort my head out. It's a bit big. Oh dear. Hang on. We had the same issue last night. Right, I don't know why it's doing this. It's really doing my natting. Hang on. Just give me a minute. I'll position myself correctly. Oh, yeah. Steady now. Steady. Hey, there we go, look at that. Perfect. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to SD Gaming. Good evening, Logan. Sorry, Ash, to disappoint you there. We're having to stop the music. Yes, if you've joined us for the countdown, we have now got some music going on in the background. We've figured out a way that we can do that. Bosh. So there we are. Tonight, I've decided I'm going to run off my laptop's webcam because there's no point in me looking up at the telly because that's just going to hurt my neck, and I already do that enough. And I feel like if everything's in front of me here, there's no point trying to, it's not good. Tonight we are joined by Andy and Pablo, who we all met yesterday. So yeah, Andy's not done his fur yet, but we'll sort that out as we go along. Right, timetable, before this gets really weird. Let's click on that, hopefully that'll pop up. Bosh! Lovely stuff. So, that's good, thank you, Ted. Look at that with a lovely comment. Right, so here we go. We've got the Army Electric Supersport test session number 3 coming up very shortly. Very competitive session yesterday. I will tell you a bit more about that when we get going with that very shortly. Then we've got the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup. They will go for just 15 minutes. We're not going to add any time on, I feel like, after the issues yesterday. Let's try and get through it and hope we don't have any problems. Then we'll have the SDPG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves, test session number 3. Then we'll have the final Supersport session of the test, and then we'll round out our coverage with the final Superbikes session. So there we are, ladies and gents. Just got an imposter. I need to just kick out there. Lovely stuff. Okay, so let's just do a bit of housekeeping before we get underway. For all the latest news, ladies and gents, head over to www.sd.productionsgaming.com, where you'll find news articles like this that are on your screens. We do it each week. We try and keep up to date with that. We've got BSEC news, we've got endurance news, road racing. We've got it all covered. Every event that we do will be in a news article, and we try our best for them. They're not the best, but we give it a go, and that's all anyone can ask, really. So that's that. Calendar for BSEC Season 2 looks like this. We start in Alton Park in about a month's time, 13th to the 15th of July. Then we go to Brands Hatch Indy, which is going to be rather entertaining. I'm just going to say it now, nearly full grids. Yeah, we had this discussion earlier. Bring it on. Then we go to Snetterton, Cadwell, Donington, Brands, Snetterton, Cadwell, Donington, Valencia. We're going on the short circuit, the national circuit over there. Then Alton Park, and then Brands Hatch to round out Season 2. If you want to catch up with any of the Academy action last year, then please head over to our YouTube, which is SD Productions Gaming. Just type that into YouTube and we'll pop up. Every sort of series that we run will go in a playlist. So at the moment we're currently uploading some of our BSB 25 series, which I would like to say a big nod and a big well done to Sean at Ride 5 Liveries, who's done a fantastic job with that. If you've not downloaded that yet, and you have the game, please go and download it. It is incredible stuff, and we've actually had great fun doing it. We've got some good races coming up on the YouTube in the next few days and going into next week as well. Certainly next Mondays is not one to be missed, so please have a look at that on Monday. That is completely the wrong scene there. Hopefully that's not going to pop up. Social, and it did, brilliant. So, socials. There we go. So go and follow official BSEC over on the old Instagram for all the latest news of BSEC. There we are. Supersport is first, Scott. Supersport is indeed first. So there we are. That's that. And also a big thank you to Exact Moves and all our sponsors for this season, but Exact Moves are the title sponsor of the Superbike class. So if you want all your any business removals, movals, installations, etc., go to www.exactmoves.co.uk and they will hopefully sort you out with all your business needs. Yeah? Great. Right, and so I can get the A45. Yeah! New Malted caps, people! Hit Ted up if you want yours, and please do, because that A45 is so close now. I'm telling you now, we're only a couple of caps away from the A45. Ted's disagreeing. Worth a try. Okay, so let's crack on. So let's talk about what we're doing. We are pre-season testing for BSEC Season 1. We are very, very close to the start of the season. Really am excited for this one. We've got talent in all classes. It is brilliant. We've got the top of Superbikes and Supersport both going together in the the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup. So they're going to go head-to-head in that. We've got, obviously, some stacked talent in Supersport and Superbikes. So, bring it on is all I'm saying. I can't wait. I'm just so excited. Wagwan. Right. I don't know what that is. Just ignore me. I would. Right. Let's make sure. What time are we on? We're on 25 past and Calvin's just snuck in there. Good lad. Okay. So, we are going to go with this one. Slightly early. Yeah, of course you can, Alfie. Of course you can, mate. Lovely stuff. So we'll just wait for Alfie to sort his leathers out, and then we'll crack on with this one. We are ahead of schedule. Hopefully we're not going to have any issues tonight with the L word. Yes, that will hopefully not. It is rather warm, Richard. Yeah, I'm sure it's a bit warmer where you are. Down there, near enough in France. Oh, we got an imposter. We got an imposter. Oh, my goodness gracious. Got my number one fan here as well. He's just keeping us cool. Yeah, nice. Right, okie dokie. Well, stream quality looks better than last night already, so that's always a plus. Right then. Are we ready to rock and roll? Lovely stuff. Let's go then with the first Supersport session of the night. Now, I can tell you, ladies and gents, it was an absolute cracking session yesterday. And certainly in the second session, we had blubbing heck. The top four were covered by less than 600ths of a second. It was crazy. We had Ash and Irvin, new boy Irvin, that topped the times, both with exactly the same time. Just absolutely impeccable stuff. This is going to be a cracking season in Supersport. And everybody's in. Bosh. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we'll go through all the runners and riders again for you, ladies and gents. If you did miss us yesterday, then we will bring you up to date with who's on what bike. And, yeah, we will go from there. But let's get this session underway then. And, oh, we've just missed, guys just missed out there on this one. So, on screens, ladies and gents, is Ash. Hopefully Ash will have a strong start to the campaign. Looked very good yesterday on the Frame Fast Honda, so we'll see whether he can do the same again today. Could be one of our top three in the title. Well, there's so many candidates we can put into that group, and Ash is certainly going to be one of them. Trying to pick a winner out of this lot is like trying to do something really difficult. I have no idea. I should have thought about this before speaking. But yeah, Ash was very fast yesterday, and I'm sure will be quick again today. So we'll see how he gets on the Honda. As round turn 5 he goes, the tricky turn 5 off camber. Very easy to lose the front there, as we will get Ash now in towards Craig Jones' corner. Go through Samsung now, about to drop off the off the bike. That's what he's about to do. I was about to say drop off the face of the earth there. Not quite. Has a little bit of a tip off. Does. Ash keeps well out of the way of oncoming riders. That's good presence of mind there from Ash. Let's have a look, ladies and gents, at the HPR Honda of Hayden, everybody. Nice to have Hayden back with us. Missed quite a few rounds last year due to commitments outside of SDPG, but he's back now, and hopefully we'll get a good season in for Hayden. He's certainly one of the talents here in SDPG. Look at this, all kicking off in the chat. Lovely. Really, Jan? Really? Very appropriate, son. Very appropriate. Unbelievable. You just see, meant to be an SDPG HQ and says stuff like that. Absolutely sacked. Sacked. Right, okay. I'll keep this professional. Let's have a look then as we get Hayden now up towards the line, the number 7 machine. Over the line, he now goes 144.133 for Hayden on his opening flying lap. Good stuff that from Hayden. Now the riders were in the 141 yesterday, 141.9, and look at this, the GW Motorsport triumphs separated by 1,000th of a second. Let's get a teeth in. 1,000th of a second. Yeah. Lovely stuff. So it is Alfie that's topping the times at the moment ahead of Irvin. Then we've got Hayden. We've got Thomas on the APR Racing by Gulf Suzuki. And we've got Logan on the Exact Moves Yamaha. Big up Exact Moves. And then we've got Ash on the Frame Fast Honda. And now we've got Calvin, everybody. That's a stunning livery. I can tell you who did that. That was George that did that. But riding for Joe's team, I'm going to have to consult my notes. It's the Affetto VLR Honda Racing Team. Oh, just so easy, isn't it, really? When you're professional like us. Even though we're not professional, but we're cheap and available. That is a fact. As we have a look at Calvin then, who had a really strong day yesterday too. P3 overnight coming into today. So we'll see whether he can improve from what he did yesterday. Again in the 141.9s. Sensational stuff. It really was. It was quite a strange day yesterday because the Supersport riders in session 2, most of them went quicker in the second session. Superbike, it was the other way around. So, yes, rather bizarre, but I'm sure there'll be some fast times coming in from all of these riders. Let's have a look then as Calvin tips into turn number 10 at Portimao corner, 59.8 through sector 2 of the lap. Down through the tricky turn 11. It can catch a few riders out there, maybe tuck in the front, but it's not caught Calvin out as through turn 12 on the power now in towards turn 13 for the number 90 machine. 121.023 through sector 3 down into the final corner then. Nicely done from Calvin. Let's see what this opening lap time will be. Ash has gone up to P3, 142.355. Good laps already. Starting to roll in from these guys as over the line goes Calvin. He does a 142.694, P4 at the moment on the time sheet. We've lost Irvin from this. His time will count. That's no problem, but that's crucial track time missed out for the number 47 machine as we see Alfie now over the line and starting a fresh lap. Oh, look at this. We've got Thomas and Hayden then side by side down in towards turn 1, the number 69 machine and the number 7 machine. Through turn 1 and in towards turn 2, and then the tight turn 3 hairpin. Hard on the brakes. Thomas runs a little bit wide there, but keeps on the track. That's most important. Through turn 4 on the power, and in towards turn 5. They're about to get right on board with Thomas, actually. Whoa, that's close! Oh, he's absolutely punched into the back of Hayden. Yeah! I mean, really? Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, nice. Yeah, fabulous stuff. Absolutely friggin' fabulous, that. Ah, dear. We're in for a painful night, people. We're in for a long night. Anyway, red flag. That's the obvious reasons. We're going to rerun this 10 minutes. Takashi's now have 10 minutes. It's just, you know the drill by now. Andy, I need some therapy, mate. Right, so red flag due to the obvious issue. See, I've now sort of dug myself a bit of a hole here. I can't slate Milestone because they've actually been very helpful in the off-season. So, there we are. It usually will, Logan, about, I think it'll stay up for about 10 to 20 seconds after, and then it'll just, yeah, kick you out, which is really rude. So there you go, red flag conditions then, ladies and gents, and we'll try that again. Disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Never mind. As we said yesterday, nobody can drag me down. There we are. Right. Just keep smiling. That's all I'm saying. So it will be Supersport again. We will have a 10-minute session for Supersport. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully better than that. Right then. There we are. Chaps, get yourselves in as soon as the lobby's up. I'll let you know. I will let you know. When it ever loads. But hey, lobby's up. Right, let's go. If that's the only issue we have tonight, I'll be happy. If it's not the only issue we have tonight, I'm going to retire. I'll tell you what, Richard, I'll be prepared to try it, mate. And thank you for your kind words. I wouldn't quite... I'll tell you what. Like I say, we're not professional, but cheap and available. I think, you know, the odd comment... I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to learn some of your comments, Richard. I think they're quite funny. Right, okay. Shall we just do some wet sessions? It's realistic, isn't it, in Portugal? Well, if that's going to give us some subs, Gamer Jamie I can see in the FaceTime. There you are, see? Look at that. I tell you what, I think my commentary alone's worth about 100 grand. To be fair, Ted owes me 100 grand for all the advertising I'm doing for him, so... Or the A45. I'm so going to get it in the neck one of these days. Anyway, I don't care. No one frightens me from a distance. Right, here we go. So let's have a go at this one then. Say we're realistic, Ash. We can make this happen. We can actually. I'll talk to the weather gods. We'll just make it happen. Why not? Oh, my glasses are condensating. That's not good, is it? That is shocking. Can't do a commentary because my glasses are steamed up. So realistic. Right, okay. Oh dear. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? Oh, fantastic that. Yeah, marvellous. Right. If it happens again, I'm going to cry. And if it happens a third time, I'm going to walk away. See, look at this. Everyone gets in. It's brilliant. Right. Let's have another go. Now I've dropped my pen. Okay. Right. Take the cap off because it's a bit warm in here. There we are, righty-ho. So, let's get Ash now up towards the line and on to his first flying lap. Oh dear. That just ruined the flow of the commentary, that did. There was just no need for that, was there? The game just decided, oh no, I can't be bothered. And it's not that warm. Get over yourself, game. I tell you what, I do like Ash's visor there. That is sick. Yeah, look at that. Look at that! Woohoo! Right, in towards turn 5 for Ash now on the frame fast Honda. Nice, look at that, backing it in nicely. Down through turn 5. Like we say, got to be careful here. It is off camber, so very easy to tuck the front. We see it in real life. And I'm sure we'll see it in SDPG tonight. Maybe, you never know. As in towards turn 8 then of Samsung for Ash on the power. That's a bit better than his opening flying lap. Like that, mate. I like that. Into turn 10, Portimao corner. 59.8 sector 2 time for Ash there. Looking good already. Is the number 2 machine. Into turn 12. Nicely done. Well negotiated on the power and in towards turn 13 for the frame fast Honda. Nicely done. So looking probably around a 142.6, I would have thought here for Ash. In towards the final corner he goes. Nice done. Runs it out wide on the power. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely stuff from Ash. He comes up towards the line now. Let's have a look and see what the lap time is. And he crosses the line. Now there's a 142.4. Good lap that from Ash straight away. Hayden over the line, 1:43.3 from Hayden. Backs it in nicely into turn number 1. Who's going to be next to complete a lap? Looks like maybe Alfie will be the next to complete a lap. Indeed, 1:41.982. That is nearly one of the fastest laps of the test from Alfie. He was on in the first session yesterday for a 1:41.7, but the checker flag came out a little bit too soon and he didn't quite get to complete his lap, but he would have been the fastest lap in Supersport yesterday, but not quite. He sits P4 on the combined standings coming into today, so did a good job yesterday, did Alfie, and he will be the dark horse for the title. Of course, we've got Neil, who's not here, who is not here tonight. That will also be in the mix. So yeah, there you go. Guess out about 6 or 7 names. I really have no idea who's going to win this championship. In Superbike, I've got an idea. I'm not going to give my predictions until round 1, so you'll have to wait. Right, as we see Irvin now, new boy Irvin. If you didn't join us yesterday, then we have a South African among us, ladies and gents. Irvin then has already shown he has the pace, was topping the times on combined standings coming into today. Did a fantastic job yesterday and looking quick already. Here's the number 47 machine into the final corner. And on the gas now, up towards the line for the number 47 machine. As we see, Logan now goes up to P4. And where does this put Irvin? A 1:42.043. Oh, it's time with Ash again. Whoa! Ash does a lovely headstand out of turn 1. That probably wasn't the preferred line for him, but there we go. So, let's go for a rundown of the times then. Hayden on a 1:43.352. About to come over the line now. Let's get another lap on the board for the number 7 machine. Look at Alfie's time, a 1:41.276. That is a remarkable lap, and that is now the fastest lap of the test as Hayden tips off there at turn number 1. Let's have a look then at the exact moves Yamaha of Logan into turn 8 of Samsung. Good to have Logan back with us for this season. As down towards Craig Jones' corner goes the number 79 machine. Lovely stuff into... Oh, look at that, getting the bike a little bit loose in towards turn 10. Nearly a second up on this lap, so we've done a 1:45.2 so far. So that'll get him close to Thomas in P5. Who's that shot up the order? That is Calvin, 1:42.560 for Calvin. Great lap that from the number 90 machine. Oh, is Logan there using all the road in towards turn 13. 1.2 seconds up then for Logan. This will see him maybe into P6 with this lap time. Let's get him through the final corner, using a bit of the inside curb there. That's pushed him a bit wide through the final corner, but up towards the line he now goes. Here we go then, up towards the line, and that's a 1:44.389 for Logan. Stays where he is on the time sheets. Let's have a look then at Ash in towards turn 12 for the number 2 machine. Through turn 13, let's have a look at the next sector time. Oh, nearly 2 tenths up here is Ash. This will get him into the 1:41s. Look at that. Into the final corner. Up towards the line for Ash then as he heads on the pit straight. Let's have a look, see what the lap time is. Of course, we'll have a look. Over the line he goes, 1:41.784. That's his fastest lap of the test so far. Great stuff from Ash. I think if he's inside the top 3 on combined standings after this test, that is a pretty solid start to the campaign for the Frame Fast Honda rider. As Irvin goes over the line, he stays on 1:42.043 with 3 minutes 20 on the clock. Let's have a look at Calvin on the Effetto VLR Racing Honda. He is a 10th up through Sector 2, down the hill in towards turn 11. Great stuff, in towards turn 12. Now, whilst I'm remembering, Calvin will be racing at the British Superbike Championship this weekend in the BMW F900R Cup. So, Calvin, if you're listening, mate, we wish you all the best. All the lads will give you their support, I am sure. And the few of the lads are actually going down, so if they see you, I will tell them to say hello. There you are. See, we like to be supportive here at SDPG, as Calvin is now a couple of tenths up on this lap, so this will see him get closer to Irvin. Look at that, he's on the grass and the green, very good. Look at that, he's using all the road. Over the line goes Calvin. What's that? There's a 142.315 for the Honda rider as we get Irvin now. He's going in 10th up on this lap. Number 47 machine down the hill and in towards turn 11. Good to have Triumph back out on a Supersport grid. It's a fantastic looking livery as well. The GW Motorsport Triumphs look stunning. That's all I'm going to say. Into turn 13 then. Irvin now 3 tenths up on this lap, so he'll get close to Ash with this lap time if he can just keep this one going with 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Down through turn 14 and up towards the start-finish line for the number 47 machine. Here we go. Let's have a look. What time is he going to do here? And he stops the clock in a 141.629. So it's GW Motorsport Triumph 1-2. Fantastic stuff there from the Triumphs now. I think the last success we had on short circuits on a Triumph, I have mentioned this a few times in the past, was of course Brett and Jamie in our Supersport series that we ran last year. And also Mason Roth was in the hunt as well for some positive results. I can't remember any more, to be fair with you. I think that's pretty much the lot for Triumphs, but it's good to have them running at the sharp end of a Supersport Championship event. So there we go. We've got some astonishing lap times coming in from the riders at the moment. Let's have a look then at Thomas. 143.700, just improved his lap there. Good stuff from the APR Racing by Gulf Suzuki. Into turn 3 he goes. About to flick it left now. Short shifts up to second into turn 4 on the power. Nicely done. Into turn 5. 2 tenths up at the moment is Thomas. Let's see how close he is. So yeah, he's about half a second behind Hayden. Hayden's had a good session there. Very good session for Hayden, as we've got 30 seconds remaining on the clock for the AMI Electrics British Supersport class. Through turn 8 of Samsung, about to go down the hill in towards Craig Jones' corner. Oh, look at that. Through Craig Jones' corner then for Thomas. Whoa, what a save. What a save from Thomas. And in towards turn 10. 6,000ths of a second up then. Our checkered flag is about to be shown for this session. And we have lost Calvin, but that's fine. His time will still count. As checkered flag is now out for the AMI Electrics British Supersport class. And well, it was Alfie, Irvin, Ash, Calvin, Hayden, Thomas and Logan. I think that was the order. I think. That's always dangerous. Into the final corner then goes the number 69 machine of Thomas, and up towards the line to complete his 3rd session of the test. Yay! On the back wheel, sunshine. Look, oh, look at Logan as well. Nice, chaps. Thomas should do his fastest lap there on the last lap. On the back wheel. Fantastic. Right, let's screenshot that. So, in test session 3, it's Alfie with a blistering 141.2. Sets the fastest time ahead of Irvin, with Ash in 3rd, Calvin in 4th, Hayden in 5th, Thomas in 6th, and Logan rounding out the order for the AMI Electrics British Supersport class. Right, ladies and gents, that concludes that session, the penultimate session then for the Supersport. Now we move on to the new class. If you didn't join us yesterday, then you will have missed that we have a new class amongst us, the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup. Fantastic little class this is going to be. I'm feeling pretty good with this one. I am feeling pretty good. Right, no. So, here's what we're going to do. The Ducatis will get 15 minutes because they missed time yesterday. And then we will do... We'll knock 5 minutes off the Superbikes and maybe another Supersport. I don't know. We'll have a look. Well, of course we'll have a look. Of course, right. The lobby is... This is where I've got it wrong. I better check this actually. Right, lobby's up, chaps. Get yourselves in. Will Dill be first in? That is the question. He will! It's a pole position. It's a race win for Dill. Look at that. Oh, he's on fire. Absolutely on fire with getting into lobbies, isn't he? Sorry, I don't know why I get so enthusiastic about that. Who knows? Got a screw loose, correct. Right, okie dokie. We'll go to the next screen. How are we doing for time? Ah, we've got an imposter! Get out. Right, let's get the timetable up. Oh, it's not letting me get the imposter out. Oh, no. Okay, so we might actually not be too far away with time. Lovely! Right, why is it not... Whoa! What is going... Oh, my God. Right, so that... Right, it's not letting me kick this imposter out. That's really annoying. What is it doing? What is it? Wait, what is it? Whoa. Now it's... Oh, my goodness gracious me! It's all kicking off! No worries, Hayden, mate. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, buddy. What is it with the Italians? Seriously? I swear Jan's just got a herd of them at his house. Oh, I can hear the delay. Jan's going to be thrilled with this. He'll be thrilled. I think he's smiling. Either smiling or crying, one or the other. God love him. Right. Okay, so... Well, where are these imposters coming from? What? See? Now we've got 2 more Italians joining. What is going on here? I mean, let's be real now. You guys can't see the screen, so now I'm sounding like an absolute tit. I do anyway. Self-burn. Oh my goodness gracious. Now we've got someone from Finland in. Nice. Nice to see we're going international. Right, before anyone else joins, let's crack on, I was about to say. 2 more Italians! Seriously? Are you taking the disco biscuit? Not having this, no. I swear, I've got to actually have a talk with Jan, see what he's actually got going on with the Italians. Right, please no one join, please no one join, please no one join, please no one join. Yes! There we are. Look at that. Oh, Alfie, I tell you what, mate. The Italian, yeah. Bit of pizza and pasta. Can't go wrong, mate. Can't go wrong. That's what it is. Right. No one gets boosted here. Oh, don't be saying that, Ash. Can't be having that, son. Right. Take the tension in this commentary box. It's ridiculous. A bit warm as well. I might have to crack the door open. Right. Oh my god. Dill does not know his languages. Well done, Dill. What a tit. What a tit. Right, that better just be the imposter that gets booted, otherwise I'm going to kick off. Oh, for crying out loud! That is not fair, Ash, I tell you now. Look at this, we've got a battle on already between Scott and Yorkshire's top. Now, there is a bit of a rumour. That has been confirmed in the last couple of weeks, ladies and gents, that Yorkshire's top rat will be going to MotoGP for 3 jammy dodgers, everybody. 3 jammy dodgers is his salary a month. I think he's got a bonus of a few crumbs. That's what I've heard. I've been told by a reliable source. So, there you are. Oh, look at that on the Team Valley Racing Ducati V2. Whoa, Dill sausage curb! Careful, son. Got Scott right on his chop. Look at Scott looking racy. He's raring to rock and roll. As through turn 4 and up towards, down towards turn number 5, they now go. Hard on the brakes then for the number 91. Oh, look at that. I was about to say something then, but thought about that before I spoke. Looks like Scott's made a bit of a mistake or tipped off because he's not as close to Dylan as what he was. In fact, he's not there. Through Samsung corner then for Dylan, and about to go down towards Craig Jones' corner on the back wheel, of course, into Craig Jones' corner. Oh, very nice. Into turn 10 of Portimao corner 59.9. Yeah, so what we're thinking with the Ducatis, there'll be similar pace to the Supersport, we reckon. Ash, you living legend, son. You are a beautiful human being. Thank you very much for the subscription. And Gamer Jamie's had a subscription gifted to him. See? Look at that. What comes around goes around. There we are. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? Oh, you gotta love life, people. You just gotta love life. Tell you what, Ash, that's a superbike ride if I've ever seen one. Right, here we go then. Up towards the line for Yorkshire Stock. Oh, there you are, you see. Northern Irish stick together. Over the line then for Dylan, and the lap time 142.751 for Yorkshire Stop Wreck. And in towards turn 1, Super 10. I forgot 10 was in this class. Right, you want to see something weird? Bang! 10 on Ducati. Bosh, there you are. That just looks strange, doesn't it? Alfie to the top, everybody. 142.182 for Alfie. Goes 0.6 faster than anybody else. So right, let me get this right. This is the Chameleon's Tattoo Parlour Ducati that Ted is on. I believe. I think. Yeah. Then we've got Aaron here on the... Woohoo! On the lively Ducati, that one. Look at that. Nice. I'll tell you what, it's good to have Aaron in the Ducatis. I reckon he'll go quite well this season in this class. I really hope he sticks at it. I'm praying that Aaron gets a podium in in one of the BSEC classes. He tips off there at Samsung Corner. Maybe to make a phone call. That was poor, Seamus. That was very poor. Right, let's have a look at Jan then on the CS Autos Ducati. Bosh, there you are. See, I've heard from a good source, the CS Autos Ducati manager, that Jan was hot on their radar since it's Italian, and on an Italian bike, it just works well, doesn't it? In towards turn 8 of Samsung then, Jan doesn't need to make a phone call this time. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm pushing the limits there of the circuit. Down towards Craig Jones' corner. Nice, yeah, looking good there is Jan Hart on the brakes then. Who's else popped up the order? Oh, Irvin goes to the top, everybody. 141.267. For the number 47 machine. Goes top of the times. Great stuff that from Irvin. Dylan now goes second. 142.006 for Yorkshire Stop Wreck on the Team Valley Racing machine. Let's get Jan now through the penultimate corner. Who's that shot up the order? I think that was Scott. 143.375. Jan's 1.1 seconds up on this time. So you get him into the 144s if he just keeps this one going. Then we'll have a look at Liam and Jordan. Through the final corner then for the Italian Stallion, Tiptree's finest, and Gianluca. Up towards the line he now goes on the number 27 machine. Over the line, 144.477 for Jan, and we'll go up into P6. Liam has set his first lap time, 149.662 on the APR Racing Ducati, number 44 machine. Had a very good run in Supersport last season, did Liam, and will be contesting super bikes this season as well, so he will be very busy. Got super bikes and the Ducatis to have a stab at, but Liam will be quick in both, I can assure you now. So we'll keep an eye on Liam's progress this session, and Jordan's in the box, probably reading the Daily Star. Other newspapers are available. As we have a look then at Liam through Samsung Corner, he doesn't need to make a phone call. That joke will stick because we like that. Let's have a look. Who should we have a look at? Let's have a look at Alfie. We've not seen him all session. Through Craig Jones' corner then goes Alfie. Hard on the brakes now in towards turn 10. Half a second up on this lap is Alfie, as Dylan there tips off at the final corner. We just cut to him at the wrong time. There is indeed, Rich. I tell you what, BSEC is looking stunning. It's like a rainbow. It's lovely. We are so going to have to make a virtual museum out of some of these liveries. They're just fantastic. Wait till you see the Superbike grid. Now that is one to behold. So 6/10 up then for Alfie, in towards the final corner he now goes. Down the hill through turn 14. It just goes on forever, this corner. On the power then for the number 23 machine. Look at the dash! Look at that dashboard. That is trick. That is lovely. I'm a sucker for a good dash. Over the line goes Alfie, does a 141.612. Puts himself P2 on the standings there. We get Irvin now in towards. Oh, turn 10 just gets that a little bit out of shape. Oh, and he saves the front end, full Marc Marquez style. Right, let's have a look at Super Ted then on the number 34 machine as he heads up towards turn 12, using all the road. Why not? We're paid to use it all. As through turn 12 in towards turn 13 now. Next set time about to pop up on your screens. Keep an eye out. Ready? Pop! Woohoo! Ted 6/10 up. He's on a 143.0 at the moment, so to get him into the mid to low 142s. You can just keep this going. Keep it pinned, Ted. You don't need to be rolling off, son. Slows you down. They are just trying to help him along a bit. As up towards the line he now goes. Let's stop the clock any second now. Let's stop the clock now. Did we stop the clock? We did. 142.546 for Ted on that one. Let's have a look then at Scotty 2 Hottie in towards turn 13. Bit of a slow lap this one from Scott. Maybe just having a bit of a cool off as he tootles round the final corner, and we'll go on to another lap. Got Yorkshire's top wreck on the Team Valley Racing machine just ahead of him. And up towards the line he now goes. And not seen his time. Well, this is not going to be anything impressive by the dashboard. No, there was no improvement there for Dylan, so he'll have another crack at it. Has Jordan popped out yet? Yes, he has. Here he is, ladies and gents. Just on a plain white Ducati. Like that. That's all you need for testing, really. Into turn 13 then. Let's see what Jordan can do on his opening flying lap. 7 minutes remaining of this session. Still Irvin on top ahead of Alfie and Dylan. So that is a strong top three. Like we said earlier in the intro, ladies and gents, the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup this season has got the very best in Superbike and the very best in... All it's missing is Jamie, and then you'd have the set. You just have the lot. Oh no, that better not be the L word. Whoa, what are we doing? No. You can pack that right in now. I was mid-flow then in my sentence, and you had to do that, didn't you, game? Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you calm yourself down. Yeah. See, sometimes you just got to be firm. If you shout at things, it makes everything better. Take that from me. Right, Super Ted now through the final corner. Who's that just up ahead of him? Is that Liam by any chance? It is indeed. It's Liam up ahead. Oh, hey! 10 points to Hufflepuff. Go on, Ted. You get in that pit lane, son. Go change your dust caps. Don't know why dust caps. We'll just roll with it. Let's roll with that. There we go. Aaron in P5 at the moment. 142.914. Liam has done a 142.999. Great stuff. There's some great times here coming in from everybody. Over the line goes Aaron. Where is that? Is that an improvement? No, it is not. In the 142s at the moment is Aaron. Whoa! Scott there nearly 12 o'clock tip. About to go down the hill in towards Craig Jones' corner. I'm not surprised he's rolled off after that one. That is a lovely livery, by the way. Tell you what. Here's a statement. I don't think there's a bad livery in SDPG at all in BSEC this season. I can't think of any class in any bike that looks ridiculous or rubbish. No, no, I'm not having it. There you are. There's a statement and a half. Let's have a look then at Liam as he goes down. Who's at the shot at the... It's Jordan, ladies and gents, up to P4. 142.509 for Jordan. Fantastic work by Jordan through turn 12 on the power, in towards turn 13 then for Liam. It's still Irvin on top of this one, ahead of Alfie and Dylan. We'll have a look at your top rack in a second, see how he's getting on. Liam's just a smidgen off his time here. Next up, ladies and gents, we have got the opening session of the day for the Super Bikes. Really looking forward to that one. It is going to be a fantastic session, that. I think I can have a guess who's going to be near the top. Oh, Ash is here. Hello, Ash. Over the line then for Liam. What time we got there? No improvement for Liam on that lap. Ted's in the pits reading the Financial Times. All the newspapers are available. Dylan's in the pits reading the Daily Mirror. All the newspapers are available. Don't ask why newspapers. We'll roll with that as well, because why not? There is a screw loose up in my brain, I'll tell you. Well, there's more than one. So no improvement there for Irvin. Let's have a look at Alfie then. He's about to head over the start-finish line. Over the line then for Alfie. Any improvement? Yes, a 141.342 gets ever closer to Irvin. Look at that. He's really pushing the front end of that bike. Maybe there was a bit of the L word that crept in there, to be honest, because he sunk through the tarmac. Right, Yorkshire's top right there appears out onto circuit. Now, the thing with Dylan, now this is nothing racist or anything like that, but he doesn't really like much foreign. I think he means tracks. I'm not going to throw him under the bus that much. He doesn't like foreign tracks. He has made that very clear, but he said his passport was going to run out in the next few days and didn't want to miss out, so there you are. I don't think we'll see Dylan on foreign shores in the not too distant future, but anyway. He has said Team Valley Racing's got a big budget so they can hire a circuit out in the UK, so crack on. That might have put him off. Oh. I'm going to shut up before I get shouted at. Ted's still reading the Financial Times. Must be a good article in there. As we have a look down the order, let's have a look at Jan Luca. The good point made there by Ash. Looks like Jan's bike just a little bit down on performance. Got a smaller class bike compared to the rest of the grid. He's sitting at 822 compared to 825. So yes, what Ash is alluding to there is the performance points. All these bikes are on 825 performance points. I don't ask what that means. We're just going to roll with that as well. And Jan is sat at 822. So we'll have a chat. We'll get that bike sorted for him. Liam's jumped up to P4 now. 1:42.507. Jordan's going 7 thousandths of a second quicker on this lap. As we have a look now at Liam in towards turn 7 and 8 for the number 44 machine. Less than 2 minutes remaining of the Ducati session. About to plummet off the face of the earth then. Down the hill on the APR Racing Ducati then for Liam. Through turn 10 at Portimao. 400ths of a second down then at the... up. I don't know. I can't remember whether it's green or red. And literally I'm just seen it on the screen. Fantastic! As we get Liam now through turn 12 in towards turn 13. Through turn 13 then on the power. Yeah, 2/10 off on this lap for Liam. So I doubt we're going to see an improvement, but you never know. So Dylan's in the box. And we've still got Irvin and Alfie still having a good old ride out then. In towards turn 13 then for the number 47 machine. 2.5 up. Here is Irvin. So this will be a 140 potentially if he can just nail this final sector. Up towards the line goes Irvin. Oh, using quite a bit of the curb there. As up towards the start-finish line he now goes. Let's see, will that get him into the 140s? Just keep an eye on the time. No improvement there. He must have lost it in that final corner. As we get Alfie now in towards turn 10. Who was that just up ahead of him that tipped off? Nice. Alfie on the back wheel. Dylan there. Probably just having a bit of a stretch before he goes out on the superbike. Jordan as well. Ted as well. Aaron's still circulating. We've got 10 seconds remaining. Just over 10 seconds. Jan's doing a burnout. Maybe wants to blow his tyre up or the bike. That's going to cost me a hell of a lot of money if he carries on. Jan, you could stop that now, son. Thank you. No Maverick Vinales is round here. Checkered flag now pops out. Lovely stuff. So there we go then. That is your Ducati, the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup session has come to an end then. And we have got Irvin on top ahead of Alfie and Dylan. Then we've got Liam, Jordan, Ted, Aaron, Scott and Jan rounding out the order. Very good times that from everybody. Fantastic stuff. Ooh, Ted's working on a graphic. Cheeky little beggar. Right. So you know when I said he was reading the Financial Times? No, he blooming wasn't. Oh, no, he wasn't. Oh, dearie me. Right. Whoa, Dylan's left the session. Look at that. Whoa, everyone's leaving. Ah, there you go. There's your times. Bosh. Right, let's go on to presenting. Right. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. Yodelay hee-hoo. Right, time for superbikes. Bosh. Yeah, so they're going to have 15 minutes on the superbikes because we had an earlier stoppage, so hopefully that will be enough. If it isn't, then I'm not a lot I can do, really. Hang on, let me just check that's all okay. Oh, dear me. Redo the lobby because I've just made a mistake. Hang on. Bear with. Bear with. No worries, Ted. No worries, son. Right, so we'll give everyone a couple of minutes just to jump in. Right. We'll go through what happened yesterday when we get the session underway. And lobby is now up. Bet Dylan will be first in here. He's got to be. Oh, Aaron's first! Yes, Aaron. We like that, son. Look at that. Knocked Dylan off his throne. Righty-ho. Supersport is after this one, Logan. I think in about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Irvin, mate, I do apologise. I'm not going to let you out in this one because we don't want any other disconnection issues. But Supersport is on the way after this one, mate. There we go. Right, so we've got Aaron, Dylan, Jamie, Jan. Ted's on the way. Mason Roth, I'm sure, will be jumping in a second. Also Scott as well. Jordan, Liam. We'll get him in. Ah, there's Liam now. Look at that. Then we've got an imposter. And we've got Ted. We've got Jordan. Right, I'll go to the next screen then. Here's Scott. Lovely stuff. Wait till you see some of these liveries, guys. Oh, yeah, there's some beautiful liveries here. Here's Mason Roth. Lovely stuff. Right, so we've got no Charlie tonight. We've got no Joe. We've got no... Who else is missing tonight? No Charlie, no Joe. George might not be making tonight either. Who else have I missed? No Mason G either. I don't know when Mason is. We'll go with that then. We'll go with that. Right, we'll just wait for everyone just to be ready. Everyone looks like they're on the right machinery, apart from Mason who's on the Suzuki. Love it. Now, Mason has got an injury today. Mason Roth has cut his finger, bless him. Got it all bandaged up. Mason, you are going to be alright to take part tonight, aren't you, son? Where did I put my dinosaur plasters? I'm so sorry, Mason. There was no need for that. Whoa! Whoa, hang on a minute, Ash. So, your team boss has decided to not set an example and just go on a fancy day. What is he playing at? I'll have words. I'll be having words. Right, okay, let's get this one underway. Oh, he's here! Oh, he's been thrown under the bus and we got an imposter. Right at the end. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There's tension in frame fast, everybody. There's tension in the frame fast camp. Right. Yeah, how did it go, Mace? Right, okay. There is an imposter. Hopefully they get booted. If not, I'll boot them. Oh, come on. I've got all night, for God's sake. What things to do? Andy, how are we feeling, son? Warm. Yeah, same here. Toasty. Oh, come on, hurry up. No worries, Mason, mate. No problem. I do apologise. If I knew you'd come, if I knew you were on the way. See, that's because Ash threw you under the bus there, you see. Right, well, the imposter got booted. That's really helpful. Bosh. Right then, who's first out on track? It is Aaron on the Pro Scott Aprilia Racing. So, yesterday, what happened yesterday? Team Valley Racing BMW just... yeah, topped the times, really. Both 1-2. Jamie was about 8 tenths clear of everybody else, and then it was close from 2nd to 8th. So there we are. I'm sure Yorkshire's top rat, though, will be fired up. To sort of close that gap down. Oh, no worries. Oh, look at that. Aaron tips off there out of turn one. No worries, Mace. To be fair, mate, you better be in the good books than being in the doghouse. There you are. That is a true fact. Oh, look. Oh, is that Scott there going through the shot? I need to see. Did he stay? He stayed on, everybody. That was a humongous moment there for Scott. Right, now he's trying to keep up with everybody. Who's for? Right, so who's actually for? Oh, look at this! We've got Molten R5L. Yamaha's out together. Sorry, I have to take a screenshot. Jan needs to just get a bit closer. A bit blurred. Oh, I mean, look at this. Perfect. Ted made a mistake there just to close the gap up. Screenshot! Oh, as Liam there has to make a phone call at Samsung corner. Down he has gone. So we've got the Team Valley Racing BMW circulating together. Oh, Team Valley Racing BMW friends! Nice. As they go down towards Craig Jones' corner then, we've got... Are they both on the test livery? Did I see there? They already... Oh, look at that. Whoa! There goes Gamer Jamie on the floor. Something you don't see very often. And I'm hoping I'll never say that again. So, there we are, ladies and gents. Making a mess of this already is Seamus Dobius. There we are. Right, let's get Aaron now through the penultimate corner and down towards the final corner. We saw Aaron made a mistake earlier on in the lap, so we'll see what his time is with a mistake as down through turn 14, then up towards the start-finish line. He now goes. Ooh, hello, that got a bit out of shape there for Aaron as he crosses the line. Now 153.9, Yorkshire's top rank on the BMW, 140.7. Solid, good start to the session then for Yorkshire's top rank. As through turn 1 he goes and in towards turn 2. Jamie 142.5. Jordan did a 142.1. 140.073 there for Super 10. A 141.4 there for Jan. That is an improvement by quite some margin. I think that's about an 8/10 improvement from yesterday there for Jan. So go on the boy. Up the Italians. There we go. So we've got Ted who's in the pits, out the pits. He's all over the place. Lovely stuff. So, Ted rejoins the circuit with Jordan hot on his heels. Then we've got Dylan through Samsung. We've got Jan through turn 5. Then we've got Jordan through the final corner. Jamie through Samsung corner, about to head down towards Craig Jones corner. Fastest time from yesterday was a 138.5 set by this young man, Gamer Jamie. Jamie was absolutely flying yesterday. It could be very, very fast this season. So, yeah, don't be alarmed if Jamie wins a lot of races this season. That's all I'm saying. He will certainly have challenges, though, from his teammate, the Malthead squad, and hopefully the CS Autos Ducati squad as well. Fingers crossed. I really hope everyone has some success this season. I really do, because Liam has just popped up to P3 on a 140.835 on the APR Racing BMW. As we get Dylan now up towards the start-finish line. Over the line he goes, a 139.849, just chipping away nicely as the number 1. Through turn 1 and in towards turn 3 he now goes. So on top of the times there is Dylan, as we see Yorkshire's top. That's not Yorkshire's top, right? That is our southern colleague Ted. I don't know why he needs to know he's southern, but there you are. Super Ted, everybody. There you are. That's his nickname for all of you that are not sure. I try and give everyone nicknames. I'll drop my pen. Lid. Oh, dearie me. Right, Ted now. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Ted there goes through the long lap penalty loop. Just to keep out of the way of everybody. And just get some space on track, actually. That's not a bad shout. As we get... Whoa! Jan needs to recalculate the route. Recalculating route. Hang on a minute. Whoa, my goodness. What are you doing, Seamus? Use your eyeballs, son. Jan has improved again. Does a 140.814. I do apologise, Jan. However, I just noticed. What are you playing at, Seamus? Sort yourself out. Aaron's now got third on a 140.758. These boys are on smoke. Holy moly. Well, there's some fast times coming in here. As Liam crosses the line, 140.835 is his best. Jordan's on a 141.422. I will check the lap times from yesterday, actually. Let's see how he did yesterday. That's not what I want. Yes, it is actually. Let's go on there. And there's the time. So I can't see the chat, but I'll give you some lap times from yesterday. So Jordan yesterday managed a 1:41.9, which is pretty decent. Oh, James got on top. I've missed that as well. 1:38.82. What? Yeah, just didn't take long, really, did it? Oh, it took just over 6 minutes for Jamie to go top of the times. So let's have a look in comparison to yesterday. So Jamie's best from a 1:38.552. That was the fastest lap of the day. Dylan managed a 1:39.355, so not far off that. George was not far behind, a 1:39.388. Let's have a look there. So Ted managed a 1:39.764 yesterday, so he's just a few tenths outside of that at the moment. As over the line, he's about to go now, the number 34 machine. Over the line, has he improved? No, not on that lap. Mason G managed a 1:39.843 yesterday. What time did Aaron manage? Aaron managed a 1:40.986, so he's, yeah, pretty good job actually. Improved by a couple of tenths. Who's that that shot up the order? That is Jordan that has shot up the order on a 1:40.558. These guys are certainly on the pace. Oh, what a save! That nearly was. For Jordan. It got a bit out of shape, then hit the sausage curb and decided to send him airborne. Incredible stuff. Let's just go down let's get Liam over the line. 1:40.835 is his best at the moment. No improvement. Mason Roth, what did he do yesterday? Mason Roth had a 1:41.402. He has improved by just over a tenth. And Scott managed a 1:40.855. He's done a 1:43.1. At the moment. Aaron's now improved again on a 1:40.356 for the number 92 machine. That is some going. Fantastic stuff as he tips off there going in towards turn number 3 on the Pro Scott Aprilia Racing machine. Very good stuff that from Aaron. I really am hoping the Aprilias have some success because in terms of liveries, that is stunning. Just like all the bikes. As we get Super Ted now in towards turn 13. Let's have a look there. 4 tenths off on this. I'm going to pull over to the right hand side, is it? Nope, I thought he was. Right then, Yorkshire's top rack up towards this, not the start finish. No, that's Ted that's going towards start finish, in towards turn 10. Here's a tenth up. Is done on this. Oh, that's getting a bit squirrely. Down through turn 11, up the other side, and towards turn number 12. For Dylan, good stuff from him. The number 1 plate, our reigning BSEC Superbike champion, of course, as through the penultimate corner then turn 13. 2 tenths up on this lap, so he will get close to what he did yesterday if he can just keep this one going. Through the final corner then for Dylan on the power and up towards the line he's about to go. Right on board for a little bit, why not? And Dylan does a 1:39.275. That is his fastest lap of the test. Just 4 tenths shy of what Jamie has done this session. Good work that from Yorkshire's top right. So it's Team Valley Racing BMW on the top, ladies and gents. 1-2 at the moment. Let's have a look at Jamie's next sector time as he goes up towards turn 10 now. 10th and a half, just shy of 10th and a half up then, down through turn 11. For the number 86 machine, up the other side into whoa! Turn 12. Oh, and down he goes. He was quite close to the green there, wasn't he? Pushing the limits. Well, fair play. I mean, they're trying. We cannot knock them for that. Ted now. Oh, Ted's now 2 tenths up. We'll just get Ted's lap done, and then we'll have a look at We'll have a look at Mason Roth. Not seen Mason so far this session, I don't think. Scott has done a 1:41.7. And that's not his PB for the test. Over the line goes Super Ted, and he does a 1:39.750. That is Ted's personal best lap of the test. Wonderful accident, Ted. You've just scuffed your helmet, but no, never say that again. Oh dear, no. Let's get Jordan now over the line. He's still on a 1:40.558. Let's have a look then at Mason Roth on the HPR Honda number 36 machine into Samsung corner. Obviously he's injured today, so that might just be contributing to the performance. Mason, of course, had a great success last year at Cadwell Park, I believe. It was Cadwell. Managed to get on the podium. It was only podium last season. but I'm sure he will be back this season to try and get a couple more podiums. I think he will. I think he's got a good chance as Mr. Nasser as he goes up towards turn 12. Oh, using all the road there and some. Stands the bike up there. Didn't want to go across the curb with the bike lent over because that would have resulted in a bit of a tip-off. Has used along that penalty lane there just to keep out the way of Liam by the looks of it. It was indeed. Let's have a look at Liam. Oh, he's 8/10ths up on this lap. So this will get him into low 140. This will be a great lap from Liam. He did manage a 139.8 yesterday. So we'll see whether he can get close to that as he goes through the final corner now, up the hill, and about to cross the start-finish line with 3 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. Over the line he now goes. Where does that put Liam? He does a 140.342. Goes up to P4. Fantastic stuff. Let's head now through Sector 3. 14 seconds off. I don't think he's going to improve on that lap. Yorkshire's top wreck coming through the final corner now. Jamie hasn't improved his time out front. As we get Dylan out onto the pit straight, let's see whether he will improve or whether he's setting up a... Look at that, he's riding one-handed, everybody. That is a talent. Oh, Jamie has improved. As soon as you say he hasn't improved, he has improved. There we go. Momentarily. Dylan needs to work on the headstands. 4.9 for execution. Let's have a look then. Who's improved here? It's Liam, of course. I was wondering why Jan had dropped to P7. Who's that? Oh, there's Gianluca, Tiptree's finest, in towards turn 3 and into the pits. 140.843 for Scotty Too Hotty then. That is his new PB for the test. That was a huge moment through the final corner. Well saved from Scott, saving himself about €10,000 in crash damage. So there we are. Right, let's try and half the screen. If we can. Oh, we can. Lovely stuff. Right, Scott now on to another flying lap. Mason Roth pulls out of the pits. Jan's in the pits. Jordan's in the pits. Aaron about to come up towards the start-finish line. Let's see what lap time he can achieve. The number 92 Aprilia. 140.356 is his personal best so far. Through the final corner now for Liam. Sat in a good P4 here is number 44 machine. Up towards the line then for Liam. Let's see any improvement. No, not on that occasion. Ted's a 10th off. Every time we cut to Ted, he's always going through the third sector point. Woohoo! Yorkshire top right there on the back wheel. Through Craig Jones corner and in towards Portimao corner now. Lovely stuff. Oh, he's 600ths of a second up. Is Yorkshire's top wreck. I did speak to Dylan during the off-season, of course, because we are friends. Yay! Yeah, so Dylan was actually saying he's feeling quite comfortable on the BMW, feeling pretty comfortable straight out of the box. Going very well at most circuits, going about... I'm not going to actually say that because I'm going to keep that under wraps. Well, hey, 2 tenths up here, nearly 3 tenths up. Let's sit up. Let's get serious for a second. So, will this be Dylan's first 1:38 of the test? We'll find out when he crosses the start-finish line in a handful of seconds. Here we go then over the line for Yorkshire top rank. It is a 1:38.876. So that puts him 3 tenths off his teammate's best for the test. Good stuff that from Dylan, considering he doesn't like foreign circuits. Very good. I do agree, Ash. I do agree, mate. Only messing, buddy. Only messing. Right, Super Ted. We're going through Sector 2 this time. 300s up. That's good running from Ted. Fantastic start. And running the full liveried bike. So Ted has brought about 3 different variations of the Yamaha to Portimao. We've got half and half bike, so we've got an all stickered belly pan with a different top half of the machine. Then we've got obviously the fully faired one, and we've got an all blacked out one. So yeah, there's quite a few variations of the R1, and he is going 700ths of a second up then. Yes! Thank you, Ash. You are... What a specimen of a man you are. You are absolutely fantastic. Thank you ever so much, Ash. Honestly, what a great community. Ash, you living legend. Right, as we get... Oh, check the flags out. I didn't even realise. I'll get too excited over the fact we've got a gifted sub. Okay. That's embarrassing. Well, check the flags now out. Team Valley Racing 1-2. Didn't expect anything else, really. No disrespect. Ted in third. Aaron, good session for Aaron. There's Scott just ahead of him. Then we've got Liam. Jordan over the line. No improvement for him. Scott there in P7 does a 140.752. Is that his PB of the test? It is indeed. And then we've got Jan and Mason Roth rounding out the order. can't believe... Oh, hey, on the back wheel. Yeah. In terms of the bank balance, actually, it definitely, mate. Thank you very much, buddy, once again. Really do appreciate that, sunshine. So, the team Valley Racing BMW is 1-2, and they are covered by 700ths of a second. And many, many miles. Then we've got Super Ted, Aaron, Liam, Jordan, Scott, Jan, Mason, Roth, rounding out the order in that one. Well done to the Aprilias, actually. Yes, good job, that, Aaron. Fantastic, sunshine. What was his best yesterday? Yes, he's absolutely obliterated that. TVR running smooth. Absolutely, do. Absolutely. Let's make that screen bigger. There we are. Right. Oi, oi! Who wants to say hello to Andy and Pablo? There we are. Right, let's get this session set up, and then you can all say hello to Andy and Pablo. One Pablo Montoya. Bosh. There you go. That's a blast from the past. Right, here we go. Andy, hang on, we just need to do Andy's hair, his fluff first, before we reveal him. There you go. Session's up now, chaps, for Supersport. Sorry. Don't worry, Ash. Don't worry, mate. We can sort it. I'm just giving Andy a bit of a Mohican. That probably looks a bit dodgy, actually. Hey, look at the Mohican! Woohoo! And then we've got Pablo. That's not frightening at all, is it? I swear it's not a real baby. Thank God. My other half did say something like, attach it to the ceiling somehow on a bit of wire, and then just have it dangling there. I don't think so. My other half thinks she thinks she's funny. She is, really. God love her. Shouldn't watch the stream, so we're all good. We're safe. Right, it's time for Supersport. Yeah, probably not Logan, to be fair, mate. We might give a few people some nightmares. Maybe if Andy was hung from the ceiling, you never know. Yes! Oh my God, Aaron. Yeah, that's a bit... Oh, maybe not then. Yeah, he's now sniffing something on the right. No, better not be saying that either. That sounds a bit dodgy. Do you want to see them both together? Sorry, I'm just a prat. I don't care. Like we said on the charity stream, I don't care. I'll make myself like a prat on stream. Does not bother me at all. I don't care. Right. How many time? Smell of pay rise. Let's have a look then at the time. Yes, Logan! We will sort that for you in just a second. We're 5 minutes ahead. I think we might not... So if we've only got 5, I'm going to knock this down. Yeah, we'll knock this down by 5 minutes. So it'll be 10 minutes for Supersport, just because we haven't got many bites out on track. Yeah, we'll do that. Lovely. Okay, so Wagwan! Look at him with his Mohican. Whoop! Oh, whilst you've got actually a bit of a break, I've just heard also GP on the FaceTime. That reminds me, next week, ladies and gents, I'll sort that out in a second, Logan. We have got the SDPG Northwest 200. I have been planning that today. Riders, the timetable will be out tomorrow. It has been the biggest headache going because the lap is so long. We pride ourselves on we give ourselves just over 2 hours to do the stream. So from half 7 when we start a session to 9:30. That's sort of where we give ourselves some time to stream, and it's been quite tight trying to get everything in. We've done it though, so timetable will be released in the Discord very shortly. Oh dear. Because I've altered the time, I've not the weather's altered. Oh, sorry. There we are, Logan. Let's just get his Mohican sorted. Wagwan! He's had a few vodka Ted Bulls today as well. He's a bit... Apparently they're lethal. He blew some of his stuff in out one day. It was quite scary, to be honest. I second it vet. Oh dear. Oh, that looked nice. Ah! What's going on with my chair? Oh, I slid down the wall. What's it did? Okay. No, we do not, Logan. We definitely do not, son. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice, Aaron. Lovely stuff. And what's Ash put? I get my payout every... Well, if I get up to $50 worth of funds from subscriptions and adverts and stuff, that's when I get it on the 15th of every month. So, yeah. I'm so grateful, Ash. You've no idea, mate, how grateful I am. And he's out on circuit, so he won't be able to respond to that. Lovely! On the frame fast Honda. And 30 seconds already gone of this session. We've only got 5 riders out then for the final Supersport session of the test. And we've got the L word creeping in already. As we get Ash now over the line, starts his flying lap. Let's see then what Ash can do. Up next, ladies and gents, is the final Superbike session. We will knock 5 minutes off that just so we can get done early. And yeah, then we can go on our merry way. So yes, like I say, next week we've got Monday, Wednesday and Thursday for the SDPG Northwest 200. Like I said on yesterday's stream. See, Aaron knows the score. Let's get that A45. And then, there we are. I've got to say, please go buy some Maltese caps. Ted does, yeah, Ted does wonders for the community. What people don't see, he's actually an alright bloke. Rumour has it he's not, but he's not a bad chap. So yeah, go support Malted. Fantastic. Ted's not a bad person to work with anyway. He's quite friendly, so he won't tell you to do one. So yeah, please go buy a Malted cap. There we are. Right. Okie dokie. Can't remember what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. But yeah, promoting Malted caps. There we are. As we get Ash now up towards turn number 12. On the frame fast Honda on the power and in towards turn 13 then for the number 2 machine. Let's have a look at the sector time. 121.117. Yes, there we are. Through the final corner then for Ash on the power up towards the start-finish line. Let's have a look and see what lap time he produces on this one. Over the line he goes. 142.387 straight off the bat. Pretty good start from Ash. Pretty good start from Ash. So as we have a look at Alfie then through Samsung. Did not need to make a phone call that time, did Alfie? That joke is sticking until the very end of this test, I can tell you now. In towards Portimao corner then for Alfie. Is he backed by Monster Energy? If so, I need some. Desperately. So does my partner, actually. So if anyone could help with some free Monster Energy. Or if Monster, if you are watching, we'll have a crate. Crate of any flavour. Oh, as Alfie there goes down whilst I look away in embarrassment of what I just said. Let's have a look then. Irvin not too far away for completing his first lap, as through turn 13 then 119.674. This could be quite a decent lap here from Irvin. Got the 2 GW Motorsport Triumphs circulating together. I'm going to get a screenshot for George, he'll appreciate this. Right, please do not blur out Alfie in the background. It's blurred him out. That's rude. That is sheer and utter rude. Oh, there we go. Right, Irvin now over the line of 141.046 for Irvin. I believe that is a new fastest lap of the test for the AMI Electrics British Supersport category. What a lap from the number 47. Incredible stuff. Ash now 4/10 up on his lap, so got to get down to a 141.9 if he can keep this one going. Hopefully he will. Through the final corner, just over 6 minutes remaining of this. I might just... Right, I have now got... Oh my goodness. Right, okay, Jamie can get involved in this as well. I've got 4 prats on FaceTime showing me bottle openers and back scratchers. Immature lads, really. You know, you need to just focus on the riding. You lot are getting grilled. I'm so going to have a roasting session with them lot later. Okay, right. Yep. Peachy Jam. Hey! He'll love that. Okay, right, so we've got Thomas now through the final corner and up towards the line on the APR. Racing by Gulf Suzuki. Over the line then for the number 69 machine. Oh, Thomas, I forgot to take my hat off. No wonder I'm sweating. There we are, let me just take that off. Lovely stuff. Okay, so I think that could be an improvement for Thomas in terms of his personal best for the test. Good work that from the APR Racing rider. As we get the exact moves, Yamaha of Logan now through turn 7 in towards Samsung corner. And heading down towards Craig Jones corner. Just shy of 5 minutes remaining of this session. Then in towards Craig Jones corner. Through turn 10. Nicely done for Logan. He is half a second up then through that sector, through sector 2. Up towards turn 13 and in towards turn 13 he now goes. Through turn 13, let's have a look. Next sector point. He's only a 10th up on this one. Through turn 14. Right, Superbike riders, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel your session. I have now got to go and sort out. My other half needs me. So, after Supersport, we're done. There we go. So, if you didn't hear that, after Supersport, we're done. And I need to go and run upstairs to my other half. So, there we are. Nothing sexual, by the way. Just need help with the children. I've got the frying pan warmed up. Lovely stuff. So, don't panic. Everything's absolutely A-okay, but I need to get up there. So, there we are. So, no Superbike session after this. There we are. If you didn't hear that, no Superbike session after this. And once again, no Superbike session after this. We'll sort something out another time. Okay, so Alfie now still needs to set a half-decent lap time. And up towards turn 12. He now goes and tips off again. So after this, no Superbike session. I'll just keep repeating because no doubt no one heard that. Well, Ted did. He called me bro. It's cute, that. Ash has done a 142.029 then. And he's got Irvin just behind him, nearly a second. Up on everybody else there is Irvin, as through the final corner. And up towards the start-finish line then, he now goes. Over the line for Irvin, 142.001. No improvement on that lap time. Ash still in P2. Then we've got Thomas, Logan, and Alfie, who doesn't really need to set much of a lap time here because he's done a great job. I do agree, Irvin is not living up to that slow guy at all. He really is not, is he? He's quite the opposite. His Irvin really has been a big impression on the SDPG paddock. This weekend has the number 47 machine in towards turn number 5, down through turn 5 and in towards turn 6 and 7. Just over 2 minutes remaining of this session then. Great stuff in towards turn 8 of Samsung. Nice done. And down the hill in towards turn 9, Craig Jones corner. Oh, what a moment that was from Irvin in towards turn 10. Half a second off on this lap. Right, the exact moves Yamaha of Logan then down towards turn 5 he goes. Good to have Logan back with us today. Yeah, so, right, here's what I need to do tomorrow. I will be sorting out the times, so all the lap times will be posted on the website at some point this week. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, possibly tomorrow. I don't know. Sometime this week, just keep an eye on the website. We'll keep you informed anyway, peeps. We'll keep you informed. As down the hill in towards Craig Jones corner then goes Logan with just over a minute remaining of this one. Through turn 10 and in towards turn 11 he now goes. Through turn 11 up towards turn 12. 141.312 for Alfie has gone up to P2. And Logan just gets a little bit wrong into turn 12. Lovely stuff. Right, so I don't think there's going to be much change in this one. Oh, as Irvin there runs a little bit wide through turn number 5. He's up through sector 1. Alfie's on the back wheel. He's happy with his day's work. Quite rightly so. GW Motorsport Triumph looking like there could be very strong in season 2. So there we are. Good test that from Irvin. Good to have him with us in the SDPG paddock. I am sure he will be a championship contender just like Alfie and just like everybody else. There we are. Well, let's tell you what, let's chuck everyone in the mix. Why not? Let's have a look, Logan. Hey, on the back wheel, son. That's what we like. Lovely stuff. The Exact Moves Yamaha looks quite good on the back wheel. And checker flag is now out for the Supersport session, and that does conclude this test. We'll have a quick summary before we go, of course. I'm not just going to run off like that. Even though it's tempting. Might as well run away. Where should we go? Miami. Don't know why Miami, just why not, really? As we get Irvin now through the final corner. Good test that from Ash as well. Had a very solid testing program. As we get the GW Motorsport Triumph then of Irvin. Is this going to be an improvement? No, not on that occasion. So it's Irvin, Alfie, Ash, Thomas, and Logan is your AMI Electric British Supersport test session results. There we go. Right, we'll screenshot that. Lovely stuff. Right, okay. So that's it for the test. Like I've said about 10 times, no superbikes. I have got to go. Joys of having a family. Right, so first of all, Ash, Jamie, Claire, thank you very much for the subscriptions during the test. It's been very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Logan wants a quick hello to Andy. Wagwan! So there we are. What have we learnt in this test? Team Valley Racing, the Fast and Superbikes, GW Motorsport Triumph for Quick and Supersport, and Ducatis is all to play for. That's it for me. No, I'm joking. But yes, that pretty much sums it up. Right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining us. Our next action will be when I will be streaming at some point this week. We'll be carrying on with our BSB Championship, our BSB series, single player content. We are absolutely smoking it. It's just so easy to believe, isn't it, really? A man of my capabilities in the commentary booth. I mean, keep an eye on the YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Right, so before we go, big shout out, of course, has to go to our sponsors. Exact Moves, who do a fantastic job and are the title sponsor of our Superbike class. www.exactmoves.co.uk. Go and check them out for all your business removals, movals, installations, etc. Go and check them out. And of course, if you want to look tidy for all your streaming needs, check out Malted. There we are. And if you want a Malted cap, speak to Ted. Or speak to me and I'll put you in touch with Ted. Please buy a Malted cap, please. Please! A45's mine. Right, okay. There we go. So we're not doing another Superbike one. Scott, I've got to go. I've got family stuff to deal with. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. It has been a pleasure as always. There you go, Ted. Ted. Logan will have one. Ted. There you go. Right, I'm off. See you later, people, and we'll see you soon.